Monopoly Star Wars 2015 How to Play. The rules are the same as regular Monopoly except for these changes. For a refresher of those rules, check out this video. The object of the game is to build the most bases. Players pick sides, taking a blue card and matching bases and token for the rebels, and red for the Empire. Players of the same color are allies, while those of the other color are their enemies. If playing with two players, players must pick opposing colors. Money is also called credits. Shuffle the Rebel Force cards and deal 3 cards to each Rebel player. Shuffle the Empire Force cards and deal 3 cards to each Empire player. Players look at their own cards, but keep them hidden from others. Keep these cards until you choose to play them at a later time. If you are playing with 3 players, then the player without an ally gets 6 cards instead of 3, and they take the first turn. Otherwise, the youngest Rebel player goes first. Lay out the board and place the decks on their matching spaces. Properties are called planets. When you purchase a planet space, place one of your bases on the linked hexagonal space with your symbol face up. Rent for a space is shown next to the hexagonal base space. If the owner is an enemy side, then you must pay full rent. If they are an ally, then you pay half rent. If your side owns all the spaces in a colored set, then rent for all bases in that set are doubled. There are no houses or hotels. If you can't afford to pay, then to settle your debt, keep what money you do have and remove your most expensive placed base from the board. If you owed another player, then that player gets to place one of their bases on that space. If you have no bases, then do nothing. If you land on a force card space of the opposing side, then draw the top card of that deck and follow the chance action on the bottom of the card immediately. When you have a card where the top half matches your side, then you may play that card whenever you want as indicated by the card. Discard played cards to a face-up discard pile. You are allowed to use a Just Say No card on another Just Say No card. If you land on a hyperdrive space, then move to any unowned planet space between you and the next hyperdrive space. If all the planets are owned in that zone, then proceed to the next unowned space in the next zone, and the next if necessary. If you pass go while doing this, do not collect 200 credits. If you land on the bounty hunter space, then you may make any planet space yours. Place your base on that space, removing any existing base that is present. The price for getting out of jail is 100 credits. Once every planet space has a base on it, then the game ends immediately and the side with the most bases wins. Furthermore, the player on that side with the most bases is the ultimate winner. If there is a tie, then the player with the highest placed base wins.